All right, thank you so much. All right, you ready, Miss Sandy? You're all set up and ready? Okay. Miss Wardlaw, I'm gonna call your case first.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, we're gonna open court first. Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Officer Harris, I forgot.
All right, 36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no smoking, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no driving, no laying down or lounging, no riding in a vehicle or driving. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Okay, Miss Wardlaw, I apologize. You can unmute yourself. All right. Now calling the case of the people versus Chandra Wardlaw. This is ticket number H1000284. This is count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no proof of insurance. And count 3, speed 6 to 10 miles over posted speed limit. This matter is, they are all civil infractions, so I believe this may be a, I'm trying to see, arraignment on the hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Melita Beard on behalf of Chandra Wardlaw.
And Ms. Wardlaw, can you state your name for the record, please?
Shonda Alexis Wardlaw.
Okay. This is the date and time set for it. It appears to be an arraignment. So I think one of them may have ended up being even though on the ticket at face value, it looks like all civil infractions, one of them may be a misdemeanor. How does your client want to plea at this time?
Well, she's asking for a hearing date.
Okay, so we're going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ms. Wardlaw, you're looking for a hearing date in this matter to dispute these claims at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Oh, she froze.
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down.
Yes.
You froze a little bit, but I can hear you.
Okay.
Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me you want to have a trial, a bench or a jury trial. A bench trial is before myself. I know she may have explained to you the hearing. One of the counts may actually be a misdemeanor from the ticket value, which is something that you can address with the next attorney. But a bench trial is before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. The jury trial is with 6 people of the community who will hear those same facts and make the decision. Which one would you like?
A bench is fine.
Okay. All right. So we're going to set this matter for a bench trial. My earliest bench trial date isn't until May. So May the 3rd. I know it's a little far.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be there.
Okay. It's going to be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you're going to zoom in that date. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, which means you don't have to come up with any money. And no problem. And I am going to, oh goodness, there's one more thing. Oh, it's going to be in the morning instead. So it's going to be at 9 a.m.
Okay.
instead of in the afternoon. And if you have no other questions, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Mr. Westergaard, I'm going to call your case next, sir.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yep.
Okay. Let me find your stuff. These are the matters of the people versus Ryan Westergaard. This is ticket number P1219746. One count failed to yield right of way. Is that the only ticket? Okay.
No.
All right. All right. That is the only ticket that I have on today's docket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Is that not right?
I think I need to, we need to double
No,
check
I
that because,
apologize. I apologize. I was reading a ticket under that. Let's start again. This is the matter of people versus Ryan Westgard. This is U ticket 620-06521. One count of possession of drugs. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
good afternoon, Melita Baird on behalf of Mr. Westergaard. He wants to waive his rights and accept that plea offer.
And Mr. Westergaard, can you state your name for the record, please?
Ryan Michael Westergaard.
All right. And it's my understanding that you want to take advantage of the offer today?
Yes. Now, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If so, please raise your right hand.
Well, hold on
Do you
one
swear
second,
or affirm-
Judge. Can I just say something? I know what he was getting ready to say. He has a pending matter and he just wanted the court to know that ahead of time, so it wouldn't be a violation.
Is this pending matter related to this particular matter, or is it along the same lines?
Along the
It's
same
this,
line.
well, hold on one second. It's along the
Sorry.
same lines, but it was a year and 3 months ago, and it just well, the court knows how long it's taking things to get to court. And so his next court date is Friday, right?
Yeah. Well, I go for arraignment on Friday. Yes.
Is
Right.
that a federal, is that going to be a Third Circuit case? Is it still in our jurisdiction? Where is this matter located?
St. Clair?
Okay. So that's not our county. And is it in circuit court, which is the court above me, or is it in district court as well?
District Court, Your Honor.
All right. And that won't affect this. It may affect how, okay.
St.
I guess my determination, and I'll just be honest, is I was going to ask if you wanted any assistance with or any additional services, but I don't want to step on the toes of St. Clair Shores because they may have a program as well they may want you to participate in, and I won't duplicate the services. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I was making sure is if I get charged with anything there, it wouldn't be a violation of this, the delay.
I appreciate it. So thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure to make notes of that. And I want to hear though exactly what terms. So I may when did you say that hearing was?
I'm going Friday for an arraignment. I just got with the lawyer and I got into it. I never went to jail when it happened, so I didn't get I had to wait to get an arraignment date or I got a warrant with no paper in the mail. I found it on my record that I had a warrant for it. I kept checking up to make sure I didn't miss anything. And but since then I went to rehab and everything after this. Actually, right after this happened, I went and did a detox and rehab and have been sober and clean since. So. Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, that determines a lot too. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to have you raise your right hand for me, Mr. Westergaard. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Westergaard, do you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten or promise you anything in exchange?
No, Your Honor.
Did you get that?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. I was asking her on my end. It sounds a little.
Something going on with them.
I know. I was trying to figure out if it was me. Okay. Can you hear me clearly, Miss Sandy? Okay. All right. So I know that you said you had the opportunity to speak with someone in private. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty?
What? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I know. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to
Does
test.
anyone have on more than one device? If so, I need you to turn off that second device.
We good? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of, let's see what date this was. The date of August the 24th of 2021. Were you in the area of Houston Streets and Whitaker? I think it's Whitaker
Yes.
in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were in that area, were you in possession of a drug, a controlled substance?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Biggs?
Yes.
And the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to one count of possession of drugs. Mr. Westergaard, this is a delayed sentence, and I'm going to make sure, like you told me, I'm going to make a note that that new ticket is not a violation because it's an old ticket that you are handling. No violation. All right. So this is going to be on a 6 month. I don't know why I'm getting this feedback. I don't know what to do.
Judge, did you say 6?
Oh, no, it's not.
We have the actual. I don't know why it's doing this. Court, are you on mute?
Yes.
Okay.
The JV system in the courtroom, maybe?
I have it on.
I don't know. That was weird. All right. I may sign out the next time and log back in to see what's going on. This is up for a 6-month review on July the 18th, 2022. Okay. No ticket. I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $240. That needs to be paid by that time.
By the July.
Okay. If you pay that fine, no new tickets, then this case will be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So you're going to sign back in. That's going to be a morning hearing. So it's going to be at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
If there's nothing further, thank you. Thank you.
You cut out a little bit. Nothing further you said? There's.
I said if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. You're welcome. I'm going to sign out now and see if
Nothing
I can
further.
turn it back on. I'm going to sign out now and see if I can turn it back on.
Is Mr. Westergaard is done, correct? Did you get all your dates? Mr.
Yes.
Westergaard? Okay. And you're fine? What you have to pay? Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on with this. It's very staticky.
All right. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, much better.
Know what was going on. All right, Mr. Williams, I'm going to call your matters next, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ready, Ms. Sandy? Okay. These are the matters of the people versus Wakari Williams. This is ticket number P1219746, one count failure to yield right of way. Ticket number 703641, one count of improper plates, one count unregistered motor vehicle, one count no operator's license on person. Ticket number 703640, 1 count defective equipment, 1 count violated basic speed law. Ticket number P1219745, 1 count no insurance misdemeanor, 1 count driver's license never acquired, 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Case number SP1233125, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, registration and or plate violation, no plates. And count 3, no proof of insurance. Also calling you ticket 312-492-16, 1 count smoking at the gas pumps. Really? This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant on some of these matters and arraignment on some of the cases. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Marlena Baird on behalf of Ricari Williams. He wants to waive his right and accept the plea offer that was made.
The court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf and set aside any bench warrants that may be out there for him. Mr. Williams, you want to take advantage of this offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, Mr. Williams. Did you have an opportunity to talk to someone in private today, an attorney, Ms. Barrett, about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
Okay. The first ticket I'm going to do is a plea, and I'm going to ask you some questions. The next 2 tickets, I'm simply going to read off of the ticket because they are what we call civil infractions. So the first ticket is, I want to take you back to the date of June the 30th, 2021. At that time, were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of West McNichols and Mark Twain streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were you stopped by a police officer?
Yes.
And had you never acquired or never received your driver's license at that time?
Yes.
All right. And then, let me see what date these are.
For that misdemeanor, would be satisfied.
Okay. And that one is on the same date and time and location with the same vehicle Mr. Williams was driving. He did block traffic. And it's one more. Let me see what the other one is. Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth on my machine. And the last one, off of that ticket. And then on the date. Is this right? Okay, and then on the date of, what is that? December the 18th of 2020 in the area of Grove and Adamore Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Ricari Williams was driving a Ford vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, attorney?
Yes.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to 1 count of failure to display. It's an amended charge, failure to display a valid operator's license, and 2 counts of blockading. The remaining counts will be dismissed per the agreement. Make sure I got that right. Yes. Okay, Mr. Williams, on the 2 civil infraction tickets, those are both $175 a piece to have paid, $175, a total of $350 that has to be paid. Civil infractions are typically due 14 days from the date of which you plead. That will put us at February the 1st, 2022. Are you going to be able to come up with that much money in 14 days?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Your Honor, I will not be able to have that much money.
Okay, so I'm going to push it out some to give you enough time. I'm going to push it out. They tell me I can do this, so I'm gonna try. I don't want you to get any fees. If I give you until April the 18th of 2022, that's 90 days. Do you think you come up with $300 by then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So it's going to be 175 per the 2 blockading tickets. I'm going to waive the cost and fees on the final ticket. Mr. Williams, you probably have these things called Secretary of State fees. I can't waive any of those. Those are $45 per ticket. I don't know how much it will be. I don't know how many of them you will have, but you'll have to pay those in addition to the fines that I gave you today, okay?
All right.
All right, and you'll be able to find out that information after today. If you go into the system, you can either go 36districtcourt.org or you can physically come down here and they'll be able to print out all the fees that you have. Don't do it today. Don't.
Right.
Because we got to put it in the computer system. So
Correct.
wait, and then you'll be able to see how much money you owe for the rest of the tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay?
Can I ask one question?
You can. What's up?
Is there any existing warrants under my name for this?
So, Miss Mary, I believe we pulled all of his tickets that he has for traffic tickets at 36th District Court, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you don't have any more traffic tickets at Wayne County through us. At 36th District Court for us. I don't know if you have any other warrants out there in different counties or anything. Okay, so if these are all your traffic matters and all of your civil infractions and any ordinance violations that you have in the city of Detroit, we handle them all today.
All right. Well, that's good news because I don't have anything anywhere else.
Okay, I know that is. Look, that's the first time you smiled. It just made your whole day, didn't it?
Thank you so much for making me smile.
All right, no problem. All right, just make sure you try and take care of that business as soon as possible, okay?
Most definitely.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too, man.
And then can we have Mr. Welch? Welch, is that his name?
Okay, Your Honor, I'm going to get them now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. This is the matter of the people versus Jaquez Welch. This is ticket number P1216895. One count operator or front seat passenger fails to wear a safety belt. Count 2, no proof of insurance. And count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Melita Baird on behalf of Mr. Welch. Judge, he wants to waive his rights and accept that offer.
And Mr. Welch, can you state your name for the record? Big voice for me.
John Welch.
All right.
John.
Okay. Mr. Welch, do you want to take advantage of this offer today?
Yeah.
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you?
Okay.
There we go. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your
Yes.
hand down, sir. Mr. Welch, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today? That would have been Ms. Barrett about your case
Yeah.
and about your rights.
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or
No.
promise you anything? And you wait till I finish, okay, Mr. Welch? Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future? Yeah, okay. And did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, understanding all of that, you want to move forward, Mr. Welch?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of June the 21st, 2021. Were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Littlefield and Eaton Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you stopped by police officers at that location?
Yes.
And did you not have a driver's license at that? Let me see what that exactly.
Yes.
Did drive while your license was not valid, sir?
No, I know.
You ain't have a license, you said? Satisfied, Attorney Barrett?
Yes. Excuse me, yes.
All right. And the other two counts are civil infractions, so the court is going to dismiss those two counts and enter a plea to the amended charge of failed to display a valid operator's license. Mr. Welsh, you took the bus down there today?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a source of income, sir?
Oh, there you go.
Not
Okay.
now. I have some next month.
Okay.
My social security will kick in next month.
Oh, kicks in next month. So if I give you a fine in the amount of $200, but I give you 90 days to pay that, would that be enough time?
Yes. That'd be plenty of time.
Oh, that'll be plenty of time? Okay, sir. Okay, I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200, but I'm going to give you until April the 18th of 2022 to have that $200 paid, okay, sir?
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome. And if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay, sir? You're all set. Thank you for coming down here today, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You said April 25th?
April the 18th.
Yes, April 18th. You need to have it paid by April the 18th.
All right.
All right.